Welcome to Building Fortunes Radio. Make sure you check us out at buildingfortunesradio.com. Along with our marketing partners, we're here to help our PM Marketing Network Lead customers build their businesses and make the world a better place. At Building Fortunes, we know how much your business means to you and the people important to you. So spread the word, tell a friend, join our newsletter, and go make a difference in your world. Now on to our show with your host, Peter Mingils.
Hello, everyone. Peter Mingils here. You're listening to us live on Building Fortunes Radio. It's www.buildingfortunesradio.com. Many of you might be new listeners. You might be unfamiliar with my voice. My name is Peter Mingils. We run this whole radio show station. It's an internet radio station. We've been doing this almost 7 years, and we've done thousands of radio shows on Building Fortunes Radio. One of the reasons why I put this together is I wanted to form a platform so I can give some microphones to people who are doing the right things in home-based businesses. And today, I have us on the radio show with one of my most favorite people. His name is Coach David Smile. And Coach Smile is like one of the best people you could ever meet on the planet. He's a really good guy, super smart, hard worker. I say this sincerely. Like, he is someone you could just say, Dave, where are we going? Or Coach Smile, where are we going? And he'll be able to lead you in the right direction. Well, he's really excited about what he's going to talk to you about on this radio show here, and he's brought a really special guest. And I did not want to keep this a secret, period, from our Building Fortunes Radio listening audience, because many of you are looking for either good products or good opportunity or a combination of both, and you want to work with really great people. So today you're going to hear from two of some of the most nicest, if I can use that as a word, hardest working, smartest, most experienced people you could ever meet, and they are doing something that you probably want to learn about, and if you want to do it with them, you can certainly work with Coach Smile as well on a regular basis. He will enhance your life. So I don't want to make Coach Smile blush anymore, but Coach Smile, thanks for being here, for all the great things you've done before. We've had you before on Building Fortunes Radio, and I'm really super excited to hear you again today on Building Fortunes Radio. So over to you.
Good morning, and it's a blessing to be with you again. Peter, you are a professional in every single way. This morning I'm really excited. I'm excited about an opportunity that I have been involved with for about 1 year and 3 months, and the results have been absolutely phenomenal. And what I'd like to do, though, is get out the way and introduce you to the primary driver behind the visionary, which is Rajiv. And he brought on board one of the most qualified in the industry. I'm talking about a young man that has been a master distributor, a young man that has launched a number of major companies in this industry. His primary skills are writing marketing programs. So he knows how to pay the distributor, get the distributor paid. And he has developed the guts of this program with an unbelievable product mix. So what I'd like to do is introduce the president of Care Beyond, no other than Mr. Tim Taylor. Tim?
Well, thank you, Coach. I appreciate it. Hi, Peter, and good to be on your show. And Coach, when you say young man, you're kind of aging yourself there, brother. I don't know, but thanks for the compliment anyway.
Coach is here.
Coach,
he might have muted himself.
Okay.
He might have muted himself.
It sounds like he muted himself out. Well, it's an honor to be able to be on here. And what Coach has asked me to come on and talk about this morning is a little bit about a company that's called Care Beyond. And Care Beyond is working a little bit in the CBD space, but primarily in the nutraceutical space. And what the fundamental difference is life. You know, CBD, if you're looking around all over the marketplace, it's red hot, Coach. You know, it's all over from, you're seeing oils and balms and gummies and stuff that's everywhere. In fact, it's projected to grow to double every single year up through 2024 to over $70 billion a year in sales. But what Care Beyond is doing, Coach, is we've actually taken CBD in its purest form, which is what I consider to be one of the most potent and effective new innovations of the 21st century, and combining it with some of the age-old proven remedies that have gone on since dirt was invented. And what we've done is created a series of compounds that are set up to be able to really provide benefit and address some of the most common health issues that people are running into day in and day out. So we've got combinations of products that are using CBD infused with pharmaceutical grade supplements that are addressing issues like stress and anxiety, like pain and discomfort, like day-to-day normal health and inflammation and swelling and edema and things that come along from it. Things that are bolstering your immune system to help protect against viral attacks and influenza and other types of things that are out there and addressing your immune system. So that's kind of what we're doing, Coach, and it's been an honor to be able to work with you as part of our launch team and everything else. So I'm going to turn it back over to you, my friend. Peter.
Coach is here. I think he might have some background noise, so he might have muted himself out. So Tim, why don't you give people a little bit of the background of you and how you got involved in this company and why you picked this? Because you're a really super talented guy, and you could have picked just about anything else. And I think Coach gave me some highlights of like 8 different reasons why, this company at this time with this platform, this product line, this compensation plan, et cetera. So if you want, why don't you review some of those?
Yeah, well, I think one of the fundamental reasons behind why I decided to engage with this company, Peter, is over the years, I've been involved with a lot of different things. We raised capital, we funded some huge, massive companies and gotten them up and going, but almost all of them are organized by marketing people or entrepreneurs, and there's nothing wrong with that. In fact, some of the greatest innovations of the 21st century and the 20th century and going backwards have come out by, entrepreneurial, innovative type of people like that. But what was unique about Care Beyond, it was founded by health professionals for their patients. So they came out with this series of compounds that were intended not only to address particular issues, that people were dealing with, but they wanted to find an alternative to something that was out, to address the common issues that people had. So, where in a lot of cases where doctors that they were working with were coming out with, the same medications that come out with. And as you know, the side effects are often leave you worse off at the end than you started off with the beginning. You try to treat a cold, next thing you've got is something else that's going on. And so they developed these products for patients, and the results have been absolutely astounding. And so what we did is we created a very simple marketing system where these products are being shared from person to person and peer to peer. And we've created a program where people are eligible to receive compensation by simply referring their friends with automated systems that can do the presentation for them. So in our case, you don't really have to explain or learn or everything about each one of the products that are out there, but rather you just send them a link to a very simple presentation system that does all of it for you.
When I saw a presentation. So Coach Smile had sent me a presentation. First one I've ever seen that was as interactive as the one that I saw. And now my background is in direct sales and direct sales management, so I'm used to training a sales force. When I went through this, I'm like, oh my gosh, it replaces the salesman, if you will, need. It was just so simple. You just kind of followed it. You answered some questions. You pushed some buttons on things you were interested in, and it really did give a very comfortable feeling where anybody could say, I could do this too. I could do this. So, if you will, my direct sales manager's ego was bruised a little bit, because I was like, well, they don't need me. They don't need me any. You know what I mean? Like, oh my gosh, like it's not like I was going extinct. But the reality is the majority of the people could use this presentation to replace that salesman, and it was really good. It was very comfortable, and I found myself like, this is sweet. And I using that as an example, like a little bit of slang. But it was, when you said automated, I really did want to just underline and punctuate that. It was a great experience as well. I know AT&T, which is my phone company, automates their voicemail system, and I always wind up in the wrong place.
Right.
This was automation that anybody could use, and it felt good. which means there was no stress. It was real simple. It wasn't like I was being manipulated into, like being corralled into answers that I was forced to being given. It was just really well done. And I just want to kind of emphasize that for those people that are listening. If they're saying, could I do this? And the answer is, I really think anybody could. Like literally anybody could, because when I was on my computer pushing buttons, it was real simple, and I'm sure it's mobile friendly as well. So if you want to underline anything that I said or clarify anything I said, go for it.
Yeah, you know what you're saying is rings really true. Over the years, where most of the people that I know that have created some very significant incomes in the area of direct sales or network marketing, there's one key, Peter, and it always comes down to duplication. You see, you or I, we've been at this selling for a long time. We're pros. We can talk to just about anywhere, anytime, and get the message across. But the brand new person that's coming into the marketplace, you know, they're not Brian Tracy. They haven't gone through all of the different marketing and sales 101 programs. People that they're talking to know that they don't really know what they're talking about yet. And so it's imperative for success, in my opinion, to have a very simple, replicatable system where you've got a compelling, clear, and powerful message that you can share with an invite. You know, it's like, Peter, I found a program that can really help you with something that is breakthrough. Will you watch this? And then, sure, why not? Okay, great. I'm going to send you a link. I want you to click and watch those first 2 short videos and tell me what you like about it most. And then let the system do the work for you, so you're getting a clear, repetitive, and duplicatable process that people can share with one another. Because whatever you can do, the person that you refer has to be able to do as well. And if everybody gets bottlenecked, they got to come back to Coach Smile or Peter Mingils to be able to do their explanation for them. What have you got? You've got a job, and it's not all that well-paying when you've got to go out and do all the work for everybody.
Yeah, so this was really great, and I want to do this. We're going to take a little commercial break. We're going to be right back on the other side. If Coach Smile is around, we're going to introduce him one more time. If he's still in a noisy place, we're going to walk right through that. We'll be right back.
Thanks for listening to Building Fortunes Radio. If you sell a product or service, then you should check out PM Marketing's NetworkLeads.com. Just visit www.networkleads.com. For over 18 years, PM Marketing has helped distributors build their home-based businesses through lead generation, website development, automated email delivery systems, and sales training. If you're looking for a way to increase your skills and increase the number of people that see your product or opportunity, NetworkLeads.com can help. To learn more, visit www.networkleads.com. Ask about their lead management system, capture pages, personalized websites, MLM training, humongous blogs, the humongous classified ad network, Building Fortunes Radio, or their webinar schedule. NetworkLeads.com can be your one-stop shop for everything you need. And now, back to our show.
And we are back. Peter Mingils here with Coach Smile, one of my most favorite people, longtime customer of ours. And when he introduced to me this opportunity, showed me the video, talked to me about Tim Taylor, I said, let's do a radio show, because our Building Fortunes radio listening audience wants to hear this. As you guys are relatively new on the block, not brand new, but relatively new, and you're expanding. And you have a couple of different marketing programs I want you to highlight. But if, Coach, if you're here and you want to say something, just say something. Otherwise, I'm going to...
Absolutely.
Now it's your turn. Go ahead.
Thank you. A year ago when I looked at this, I thought it was different. Now I know it's different. I know it's different because from taking the Care Beyond products, my doctor has taken me off 2 of my high blood pressure pills. I'm in my mid-70s. I'm doing 6, 7, 8 miles a day. Now, note it, I'm walking, but I just came from a 50th anniversary, but graduation reunion, and a lot of my fellow classmates were on walkers or sticks, and they looked at me, unbelievable. I'm feeling great. I'm dancing all night. But want to give not a shout out about me, but now about the many thousands of testimonials we have on the product. We have teams building like Pastor Chris and his Spanish team in Puerto Rico. We've got Sam on the West Coast. We've got Brenda and Mark up in Rochester. Trevor, building a strong retail business, customers. Now, when you can look at an individual like myself over 65, and you can say, I have a legitimate opportunity for you, where you can stay at home and contact 20, 30, 40 people a day from LinkedIn, and you can deliver solid customers, raving fans. Now you have an exceptional opportunity. There are over 6 million people on LinkedIn looking for an opportunity. So if you can text, you can do this because it's totally duplicatable. And so I'm just so excited, but I want to give Brother Tim an opportunity to talk about the expansion, the international expansion, the different programs that he has created, like the doctor's program. I am wired, fired, and inspired. Thank you. Tim, please continue the story.
Yeah, thank you very much, Coach. And, I can attest to your dancing prowess, going out and out dancing with you a couple of weeks. I can't believe how old you are. I mean, you were making those young bucks there just going, what? How does that guy got those moves? My fiance is going, she's dancing all night with you. Darn it, better stop that. But that's impressive. And, one of the things with these products is I haven't ever seen anything like it. And like you, Coach, we've both seen a lot of different things all over the place of different health and nutritional supplements that everybody claims are the greatest thing since sliced bread. But I'm going to tell you something. I've never seen blind people come back and gain their sight again. I have here. I've never seen people that being able to get up and walk that were unable to walk. And I have here. I've had people that were supposed to be home and dying on hospice care that are back up and in life and back in work. And it's not just a few. There's nothing like this. I just haven't seen it. And with that brings opportunity. We look around at some of the things such as the coronavirus and things that are happening over in China. These are scary things, and God willing, they'll never reach here. But, you got to prepare ahead of time, and there's nothing better that can prepare your body and boost your immune system than some of these products. The probiotic blend that we have, the Theramelt, the health pack that we have is breakthrough, and it's important. If you know an army is coming to attack you, you start building your defenses now, and that's what everybody that's listening to this call far and wide needs to do, whether it's our products or something else. Boost your immune system, focus on it, and pay attention. But with our marketing things that we're doing, we're expanding this as worldwide. So currently we're opening up in Australia and New Zealand. We're going into UK and Hong Kong and Taiwan, Canada, and some other markets. We've got brand new markets opening virtually every month with this program. And the powerful aspect of this is 8 billion people on the planet, and every single one of them need what we have. One of the other things that we're doing is we've created a health practitioners program. In fact, the company is called Care Beyond, Health Practitioners Choice. And so we've created a program where doctors and health practitioners, massage therapists, people, chiropractors that are treating people and trying to help them with alternative medicine in some cases, in other cases just common, regular general MDs. And what they're finding is by sharing these products with their patients, they too are seeing breakthrough benefits. So we've got a program where our associates are able to introduce directly to health professionals, and health professionals are able to introduce directly to their patients in a non-MLM-y type of a field. These are just pure products with proven backgrounds in pharmaceutical-grade manufacturing that they can deliver and bring first-class results to their patients as an alternative to some of the things that they've been out there with all the risky side effects that come along with it.
Excellent information. So, coaches, I think back on mute again. So in reference to some of the things you referenced, obviously we can't make medical claims because we just can't make medical claims, but you've seen some unbelievable experiences associated with those types of things. What is it about the product line that gives it such a unique opportunity to be able to help the body heal itself. So, or help support the systems that it's supporting to be able to help the body heal itself.
Well, Peter, it's a combination of things, as I mentioned early on in the interview. CBD is far and away one of the most compelling new innovations of the 21st century, as far as what I've seen. And what it can do, and science has determined it's the way it integrates with your body's endocannabinoid system. It reaches across every main system that you have. And remember back in physiology classes, everything from your endocrine system to your renal system to cardiovascular system and so forth, they're all impacted by your endocannabinoid system that's running within you. And what feeds that endocannabinoid system is just common phytocannabinoids. And contrary to popular belief, you don't have to be a pothead to get phytocannabinoids in. It's in broccoli, it's in green vegetables and herbs and things like that. It's in the things that make up a common, good, healthy diet. And if you're deficient in those things, your endocannabinoid system gets out of whack and your body gets out of whack as well. What our perspective is, and most of the functional medicine doctors that we have are very simple. It is that your body is designed to heal itself. And when you are close to a state of homeostasis, everything is going to get better. Now, there's really three issues that can cause disease in life. One is going to be a deficiency, something that you're not taking into your body that you should. It could be phytocannabinoids. It could be a potassium deficiency. It could be copper deficiency. It could be any type of the vital nutrients that we absolutely need in order to be able to thrive and survive. And if it's not there, you're going to get sick. On the other side, if you're taking in things that shouldn't be there, such as contaminants or chemical factors or a variety of different things that should not be there, viruses and so forth, that can make you sick as well. But generally, your body is going to be able to defend itself and heal itself given the right environment. Now, the third thing that causes disease is, of course, it's genetic abnormalities, birth defects, and so forth. But it's those first two that we address with Care Beyond's products. So not only are we addressing your endocannabinoid system, but, as balanced as your endocannabinoid system can be, it's not going to correct a deficiency in potassium, is it? Nor is it going to correct a deficiency in some other vital nutrient that you have. So what we've done is by creating these compounds, we're bringing your body back to as closest state of homeostasis as you can to give you a fighting chance of healing yourself. That's really what it's all about, and that's how it works.
Excellent. And I know what it is, and I also know what it's not. So for those people that may still be a little confused, because the whole CBD thing is confusing to some people that have not been around and as educated as, the knowledge that you've gained, can you explain that it's different than pot? Like some people I talk to, they're like, do you want to try some? Oh, no, I don't want to get high. Or, oh, no, I don't want to do pot. Or, oh, no. So can you explain what it's not as well as what you just explained what it is, but let's also explain what it's not for those people that are kind of new to this subject that would probably be prejudging.
Right. Yeah, sure I can. And that's a great point that you're, Peter. When I first started looking into CBD, we had been consulting with nearly a dozen CBD companies that were launching at some stage. And I always just thought it was like everybody else. It's just a means for people to sneak and get high, right? That's what I thought. I gotta give it. It's true. That's what I really did think. And as I started learning a lot more about it, I started discovering that CBD is just an extract. It's one of over 128 different cannabinoids that are extracted from a cannabis plant. And there's multiple strains of cannabis. The thing that causes the psychoactive effect, or the high as they call it, is THC, which is just one of the strains, which is what you're going to find in marijuana and so forth. CBD in today's world is generally extracted from the hemp plant, which goes back to one of the very earliest crops that was introduced here in the 13 colonies in the United States when it first came out. In fact, they were mandated to grow hemp as a crop because it was so predominant in mercantile and manufacturing. It was something that was really required. And so hemp as an extract is actually, as in order to be treated as hemp, it has to have a very, very nominal 0.03% of THC in it or less in order to be treated as hemp. What CBD is extracted from that hemp, and it has a phytocannabinoid effect to it, but zero high. And with Care Beyond's products, we're also working to it so it has zero THC in it whatsoever, and it's third-party lab certified. So it's 100% pure, absolute CBD with no THC whatsoever. No high to it, good or bad or indifferent, but it has all the therapeutic benefits that you can get from CBD without any of the buzz. Or for that matter, jeopardizing somebody's livelihood by triggering a drug test. It won't do that.
Excellent points. So if people want to learn more about this, we're going to make sure that this is up on buildingfortunesradio.com/carebeyond. So it's going to be on buildingfortunesradio.com/carebeyond. And Coach, I don't know if you want to come back in and wrap this up, but we're going to have Coach Smile here, and he'll be back as well. As he does a whole bunch of stuff with us as well. And if you're looking for a home-based business, number one, you want to check this out. If you're looking for great people to work with, you want to check this out. If you know anybody with any kind of health-related issues, you definitely want to check this stuff out. I mean, this is, I hate to say it because it sounds so cliche, but it really is a miracle product. I mean, it really is a miracle product. And it's been kind of misunderstood for a long period of time for lots of different reasons, but now that the floodgates are opened, there's lots of imitators, but this is a really good source of some really great products. So you might find CBD-related stuff in other places, but it's not all the same. So, Coach, why don't you wrap it up for us?
Thank you. Again, Tim, great presentation. But if you're looking for a phenomenal opportunity, I invite you to investigate our opportunity. And you can go to anyone that invited you, an associate. Their link would be overview.carebeyond.com/their username. If you were invited by me, mine is overview.carebeyond.com/coach. And if you don't remember who it is that sent you, I will find the right person for you. But what we have is a phenomenal opportunity worldwide. And again, we want to thank you, and we look forward to spending the next 25 years together. Back to you, Peter.
Excellent information. So great stuff. If you go to buildingfortunesradio.com/carebeyond, we're going to be able to have this up there so you'll be able to share it with your friends, and make sure you catch up with Coach Smile. We'll catch you next time on Building Fortunes Radio. Tim, thanks as usual. I know Tim is doing some stuff internationally. He's got a busy schedule. We're going to let him go after this. We're going to catch everybody next time on
You've been listening to Building Fortunes Radio on buildingfortunesradio.com. Thanks for listening. Be sure to check us out every Friday at 5 p.m. Eastern Time for the designated Building Fortunes Radio segment with Peter Mingils. Be sure to check out the buildingfortunesradio.com website for our featured segments. It's been our privilege to have you listen in. At Building Fortunes Radio, we wish you the success you deserve and are willing to work for. So spread the word, tell a friend, join our newsletter, and go make a difference in your world.